We never really want to keep Grey Sage Parrot, but the far watch post is annoying. The location is probably the strongest location in the game, and Deepwater Evoker to gain armor, especially if it's a slightly more aggressive deck, could be really nice. We didn't really want to keep Grey Sage Parrot because we don't really have a way of cheating out a big spell yet, so we can't really utilize the Grey Sage Parrot. I would rather have a little bit more early tempo to make sure that I don't die, maybe draw Barbaric Sorceress. Okay, so it looks like this guy's going a more aggressive build, which is fine. We can freeze a couple of minions, probably freeze this because it's the thing that's going to be the most problematic. Turn 5, we coin out Belinda, then we can play probably Drakefire Amulet. We gain some armor off of the Deepwater Evoker. Oh, this was unexpected. A Wayward Sage? I did not expect that at all. I'm assuming he trades into the 2/3, which means it soaks up at least 3 damage for me here. He plays a spell, maybe Hero Powers hits it, or maybe 2 spells, hits 1 in, goes phase. Anything's fine, honestly. Multi-strike? Does he hit? Oh, and then he Hero Powers. Yeah, that's fair. Mage location, I think, is the best one in the game. But there are some other ones that are okay. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. New class. Looks cool. We will freeze a 2/3. Because that's the thing that could scale up. We get to play Deepwater Evoker to heal 9 or 10, and then honestly coin out Barbaric Sorceress. Actually, do I want to coin out Barbaric Sorceress or Belinda? I feel like I want to coin out... Barbaric Sorceress might actually be better here. Oh my word, that's a lot of damage. Oh my. Okay, I was not even paying attention to that. I think we actually need to play Barbaric Sorceress for the taunt. Literally the taunt. I don't really care where it hits. We're gonna play Deepwater Evoker and then coin out Barbaric Sorceress next turn. I don't actually know how much, if I'm gonna be able to survive this. That's kind of crazy how much damage I've taken this quickly. I'm down to 10 on turn 4. Moved into a new house. Finally got some Wi-Fi. How is everybody? I'm doing well. I'm doing fantastic. I wonder how you're doing though. Sure, Death Knight's gonna have freezes. Hello, favorite stream. Hey, Chidarius, how's it going? And I don't know if there's gonna be a Death Knight. I feel like there would be a lot more news about it on Twitter, which I do skim on a fairly regular basis. So yeah, I'm gonna just assume that you're not correct about it. Not to be in like a toxic way. I don't want to get baited because I feel like I could get very excited very quick. I'm at 1 HP? Yo, wait, what happened? Wait. Did he play 2 Furies this turn? Oh, Fury and Disposable. Boom for taunt. We just basically hope he doesn't have predate. Oh my god, was that predation? That literally might have been predation. We need to do everything in our power to survive, okay? Chat, we need to survive this, and I don't know how we're gonna do it. But we just hit his predation, and it costs 9, so we have at least a couple of turns to live, unless he has a Naga. Oh, we lost, GG, because it costs 0 now. Oh, it was Relic? No, that's predation. Wait, what? Oh, we don't lose. Oh my god, we don't lose. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god. We actually survived. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I'll hit this first. If it hits the 2/1, we'll play the mailbox. Okay, we play the mailbox. We hit face. Oh my god, we managed to survive. That's insane. Woo! I was just thinking what saves me here, and it's another Deepwater Evoker. But also, this deck does a lot of damage that I did not expect at all. Ecore streams at times. I'm either sleeping or not home. Nah, yeah, it's not bad. Wait, then what was the spell in his hand? What is a 3-cost? Oh, was it the Relic? It was the Relic, wasn't it? It wasn't Predation. Thank goodness he didn't have Predation. He said Death Knight's an upcoming class. Wait, from Old challenge. Guardian? We're gonna play Belinda, and we're just gonna hit face as quickly as possible. I think we do need to try to close out this game very quickly. See, the problem is, right now, if he has multi-strike, he could very easily do a lot of damage to me. Which means I want to play Drakefire Amulet, but I cannot afford to. Which I'm not super happy about. I mean, he's already played the Furies. If he has Jace in hand, that's gonna be, that's literally 11 damage. I'm actually dead if he has Jace in hand. I'm genuinely just dead if he has Jace in his hand. Oh, it's so bad. I'm kind of sad that I lose this game. I needed an extra taunt, but it's fine. I don't know how I would have won the game otherwise. I think Old Guardian was saying that all signs point to this being the case. He didn't say for sure it would happen. Oh, fair enough. That's fair, I guess. I am going to look at the new challenges that were just sent my way. Jester, challenge, Ecore. I probably won't do any challenges today though, to be honest, because I am going on a trip in 2 days, which means don't hit the 3-7. Nice. We're going on a trip in a couple of days, which means I have to get a ton of content. That's doable. I can do that. Also, that's a lot of money. Are you sure that, I mean, if you want to take it back, I can reject the challenge. But like, what if it's swearing in a good way? Like, if I top deck something. I think we're good. No, I think we're good. Thank goodness. Oh, okay. So against a Warlock, I actually want to keep both far watch posts. I could theoretically like coin one out to slow him down as much as possible because Warlock likes to draw cards and you might have to trade in a little bit, which is nice, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to also try to save the coin for the Reckless Apprentice to slow him down as well. Okay. I'm going to coin out far watch post and see if he trades in. I'd actually like it a lot if he trades in. And we can just slowly curve into a Reckless Apprentice later on. I think doing that's correct, because we can then go another far watch post to just slow him down as much as possible. He chooses to trade because he wants to life tap. And then we hit him with another far watch post and slow him down as much as possible. Then we can play Snow Flurry Adept to freeze a big minion. We actually have a really good hand right now. I think Mage just in general does well against Warlock. This game is so pay to win. I definitely disagree. I think you're wrong about that. Pretty massively, actually. But you're entitled to your own opinion. I mean, there are entire series where people like Trump climb to Legend on free-to-play accounts. I've climbed to Diamond on stream with a free-to-play account where I did skip the apprentice ranks, but you get a free deck. The rewards at the beginning are pretty generous. Not the best. I'm not gonna lie and say that they're like insanely good or anything, but they're fine. Oh, he maybe should have pumped it up first and then traded. We're gonna go Reckless Apprentice next turn. Do I want to go Reckless Apprentice? I could just trade Ping. Or I could go trade Okani. Let's do that. Let's trade Okani. We can play Reckless Apprentice if he plays a couple more 1/1s. Let's counter the next minion he plays. Because I'm pretty sure... I mean, he could play a spell. What does he play on 5? He could play the 5 mana 4/4 that pumps the demons. He could play the 4 mana that makes a copy of itself, and then maybe something else. I'm gonna still cancel a minion instead of a spell because there are only like 2 spells in the deck, 3 spells in the deck, but most of the cards are minions. Happy birthday, thank you so much. I like the energy from Lo-Fi Lord. What? He plays that, which is fine. He knows it's not a spell anymore. I want to play Magister before playing Reckless Apprentice, so that way I can get extra value. I'd also like to maybe draw Varden. Okay, Shady Bartender, he had it, but it costs 6. It is pay to win to an extent. I mean, pay to win is different than pay for variety or pay to have fun. They're very different things in my opinion. Extremely different. We're gonna trade this, probably ping off one of these, kill off a 3/2, it's okay. We could play this turn 6. Not impressed. I mean, I could just play Reckless Apprentice here. What's the point in saving Reckless Apprentice? I mean, the main point in saving Reckless Apprentice would be... it would be very greedy. Let's just play Reckless. I need to commit to the board. I can't be greedy into an aggro matchup. We're gonna play Blinda next turn, then Magister. Or we might not play Magister, depending on the spells we get. We might want to play like Rune of the Archmage to kill stuff off. But pay to win and pay for variety, I think, are 2 very different things.
Sorry, we don't have any.
We're gonna be able to kill off at least a couple of things here, I guess. He pumps up probably the 3/1. I mean, I knew I wanted to play Belinda here. Even if I'm gonna take 9 damage. That's fun, fair and balanced. We might actually have to play the Sanctum. over Belinda. As much as I hate to do it, we're gonna have to do this and freeze the 9/7. And then we get to kill off 3 of these things. And play Magister next turn to gain some armor and bulk up a little bit. I don't think Belinda's really gonna cut it. We might play Belinda next turn depending on what he does. If we can trade into the 9/7 enough. Because we can only freeze him for 1 turn. It's not pay to win, it's pay to skip the grind. Yeah, like if you're a good player, you can beat anybody who's spent money on the game. That's just like, you can do that. That's just the way that it is. You're gonna kill my minion. Interesting. Smothering Starfish, and we can ping. Do I want a Smothering Starfish before I get the Death Rattle off? I mean, there's a world where the Death Rattle doesn't matter anyway. Like, the Death Rattle could go here or here, and it doesn't really do anything, or go here and it doesn't really do anything. But if it hits the 1/1, that's pretty, that's not bad, because then we can ping this off instead. And there's no reason to not go with the Death Rattle. It goes face, interesting, okay. Silence, ping off the 4/1, kill off the 3/2, it lives, we're at 16. We can freeze a big minion next turn. We really just need to survive until turn 9, which isn't impossible, but it's looking harder and harder. The taunt, fine. Librarian is not as good, I would say. We can freeze it though. We can freeze the 4/3 for sure. We can freeze the 8/8 for sure is what I meant to say. 1/1 goes there, that's fine. Yowza. Drakefire Amulet, not the greatest thing in the world, but it'll do. If I play Magister over Belinda, hey Joe, happy birthday, thanks so much for the $5, my friend. Thank you, much appreciated. If I play Magister right now to gain 5 armor, is that better or worse than playing Belinda so I can play things next turn? I think gaining 5 armor might be better. I mean, we have to freeze this. I'm gonna say Belinda's better. Because I can ping hit this. I'm gonna take 8 damage, I'm down to 6. I don't really know how he does 6 damage to me. I'm gonna be honest. Double Demonic Embrace would suck, but like, it's not even, I don't know. We have a 10/9 which can trade into a big thing. We can kill up a couple more things. We could play Drakefire Amulet, or we can play Rune of the Archmage, depending on what I think I need at the time. And if he can't kill off my minions, I can push lethal. Mage is broken. That's the truth. I kind of agree. This deck is doing very, very well right now. This deck is doing exceptionally well right now. It is 11-0. I think Big Spell Mage is like secretly, not even secretly, it's just really strong. No! It's not that big of a deal though. He's able to kill off the 10/7. You traded incorrectly, my friend. He was supposed to trade in with this first because he lost him. Okay, he gets to play another imp, which ends up being okay for him. So I guess I play Drakefire Amulet this turn. Play Drakefire Amulet. Hopefully get a taunt minion. This is cool, although rush would be good. We're looking for a taunt to rush, please. Okay. Ping, trade to kill it off. Then we can play the Mailbox Dancer. Oh, then I can coin actually. Oh, that was a misplay. That was a misplay. I forgot the coin counts as a spell. I could have coined, traded this, and it would have hit the 1, and I could have left this up before pinging. Like, there was a world where I could have killed off this thing. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. I regret that a little bit, but I don't think it really matters. We have enough damage on board to kill him. What does Mage struggle against now? Mage struggles to nothing now. It's kind of true. I do think this build does kind of lose to Imp Warlock, though, if you're not able to get out an early Night Cloak Sanctum, an early location. So it's definitely got a weakness to aggro, but I think Skeleton Mage with 40 cards is insanely strong as well. Oh, it struggles against Quest Hunter. This is very true. You cannot really kill them in time unless you're going Big Spell Mage, and you can use Barbaric Sorceress to snipe a cheap spell and play like a couple of big dragons early. Then the matchup's actually winnable. But you have to get lucky early with a Barbaric Sorceress and a big spell, and then you have to hit something important in their hand. I think the 40 card version is better. I got to top 200 with it the other day. I mean, I kind of agree, but I also think it's better to just more consistently draw these big spells and then cheat them out, and then cheat them out again with Grey Sage Parrot. And the only time when it's not really good is when I'm against Imp Warlock. And even against Imp Warlock, if I can get a Deepwater Evoker or I can get a Sanctum, it's not bad. Another Calicos, because why not? And a Rush minion. It doesn't matter, right? We could just go face here. I'm not gonna waste time, my bad. I'm kind of BMing. I shouldn't be. We are going to get rid of Drakequire Amulet, and I think I want to get rid of one Pelican Diver. I feel like they're better cards, but one Pelican Diver to play on turn 1 to apply some pressure is good. 2 Grey Sage Parrots is not good, though. That is very much bad. We're gonna play Pelican Driver turn 1. I mean, it's gonna get pinged, but I mean, if he pings at turn 2, and that's what his turn 2 is, I mean, that's a little bit of pressure off of my back, I guess. He going 2300. I'm not gonna change my name. Oh, he had Wildfire. That's not good. He's going Skeleton Mage, and he had a good opening hand. I will say, though, if we draw a spell, this will be very good on turn 6. Worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, if we have a spell in hand, it gives me like a 6 cost, because that deck doesn't have anything more than a 6 cost. We'll play 4 Watch Posts to mess him up a little bit. Love the content. Thank you so much, Marty. Deck code, I got you. This deck is currently, drumroll please, 10-0, actually. There's a deck that I used before, and it just keeps on winning. 23-hour stream, no. I have plans with family. Honestly, if I didn't have family plans, I probably would have done it. Wait. That's so weird to me. Wait, what? Wait, that's so weird to me. Why would he run Deepwater Evoker in a deck that runs Wildfire? I also probably should have pinged the 2-3 so I could ping it this turn and kill it off. It's a little bit of a my bad. I'm gonna take a little more damage than I should normally, I guess.
Tusk won't stop shattering.
So that's fine. We get to play him before. I should have pinged the 3-2, man. I'm such a doofus. It would be dead. It would be dead right now. I wouldn't be taking 3. In fact, I'm probably gonna take like 6 from it, which is extra bad. When do you plan to try new Celestial, and if not, why? I don't want to play it because I hate Celestial Alignment. I know it doesn't affect the opponent anymore, so I actually think it's a little bit less toxic now. Like, if I was ever to play it, now would be the time. It's just a matter of principle at this point, really. I'm hoping he has a cheap spell in his hand that isn't a 6 cost spell. Oh my, what? Wait, how? Wait, what? What costs 0? What spell costs 0? Flurry? Oh, that's so sick. I'll just play this now and I'll get Calicos. Why the heck not? Oh my word. That's so good. Okay, and we'll take you as well, because that's good. Love those minions. Oh my word, if Calicos lives, we're playing Deepwater Evoker and just instantly playing whatever spell I get. I was like, what costs 0? He doesn't have the coin anymore. That doesn't matter. That could be Blizzard. Darn it. I was hoping it wouldn't be Blizzard. I was hoping it would be, the Deathborn card or whatever it's called. I forget the name. Please be Drakefire Amulet. It's Rune of the Archmage. I mean, it's free, but I'll play it next turn. I don't want to do it when only I have minions on the board. I also played an extra minion, so Flurry might not hit my 2 biggest dragons. I need him to have a minion on the board, so if I play a thing that has to target a minion, I don't, like, you know, snap freeze myself or kill off my own minions or anything like that. When you're playing Demon Hunter, I reckon it's more fun to watch. I played Demon Hunter, and statistically, it's not more fun to watch, actually. I've run the numbers going down the list of like every single class with tons and tons and tons of videos. And generally speaking, Demon Hunter is the 6th most watched class, with the top classes generally being Warlock, Hunter, Mage, Shaman, Druid, then Priest, and then going down the list, Warrior, Rogue, then Paladin. Paladin makes sense because it's pretty boring. Rogue is weird. I feel like it would be higher, but it's a very complicated deck, so like a lot of things are going on all at once. I think this guy might have just conceded or just left the game because he's like, this guy has a free Rune of the Archmage to do whatever he wants. Honestly, I think I play Grey Sage Parrot next turn and just keep flooding the board, and I don't even really care about Calicos. Okay, Drakefire Amulet. Hopefully we don't low roll. Pretty good roll, and then mid roll, but that's okay. Warrior used to be higher, but has actually fallen a lot because it's been really bad since the nerfs. There's just no reason to watch it. But yeah, August babies for life, true. But yeah, this guy just conceded. It's funny though, because I hit the nuts with the 0 cost Rune of the Archmage. This deck is absolutely destroying everything right now. We don't have room for Deepwater Evoker, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go face. Part of me wants to go for the meme and play Rune of the Archmage, but I also don't want to accidentally wipe my board. Would he be willing to play a deck I sent for a donation? It's a Colossal Thief Priest. Not now. I'm going on vacation, like I said, not too long from now. So I'm trying to get a ton of content done, but when I get back, like next Sunday, then I'll start doing like more deck suggestions again. All right, so we are going to keep the Pelican Driver and the Mailbox Dancer, and then hopefully we can double coin out Belinda on turn 4 to help me stay alive. This is actually a very, very good hand in order to beat what I assume is an Imp Warlock. If it's not an Imp Warlock, we might be in a little bit of a pickle because, excuse me, because they will have a better way of dealing with things like over time, better control tools and all that. So it's definitely going to be weird if they end up being something that's not Imp Lock, but I'm assuming it is. Happy birthday. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. It's gonna probably get a lot of those while streaming today, but yeah, we're in a good spot. He's life tapping turn 2, which makes me think that he is definitely a control style of deck now. Definitely thinking that's the plan here. Double coin out Belinda. Hopefully one of them is Drakefire Amulet, and then we can try to flood the board then on turn 5. Jabita, happy birthday. True. Thank you. It is my birthday, so I appreciate that. But I think that unless I get an early Magister, things could go kind of south. And I don't want to get 2 Drakefire Amulets. I want to get 1 Drakefire Amulet and 1 Rune of the Archmage, ideally. The reason is because I want to be able to trade the Drakefire Amulet back into my deck and draw it off of the... Okay, I was going to say off the Deepwater Evoker, but that's kind of bad for me, actually. That's not necessarily true. It is bad, but it's not that bad for me for it to be a rogue, because the location will just basically freeze Edwin indefinitely. Like, he's just not really going to be able to play the game. Happy birthday. Thank you. Just played a game with my Quest Hunter deck. Only took 7 turns before he conceded. Yeah, Quest Hunter is kind of broken right now. A little bit strong. Backstab that. He gets a coin. That's not the worst thing in the world. Wild Pawn Knoll? Do I ever freeze that? I mean, it's got 3 durability. I mean, I might as well freeze it and then go double this to get Belinda and have her be a huge thing on the board to either go face or trade in. We got a Deepwater Evoker as well, so that way even if we do think things are on the edge a little bit, we can survive. There are multiple things I can do here. Shroud of Concealment, that's fine. Even if he gets another Wild Pawn Knoll, yeah, it's fine. It is going to start doing a little bit of damage to me, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I am hoping to eventually kill off his stuff and gain some life. Okay, Grey Sage Parrot could actually be really, really good. Again, we're hoping for 1 Drakefire Amulet. At least we get both. Again, that's not optimal, but she is a 10/10 at the end of the day, which is cool. And we can freeze 1, hopefully get a Taunt Dragon, which is pretty big. And Rogue really cannot deal with wide boards unless they have scabs, which she could obviously have. So maybe I save 1 Drakefire Amulet and I play like 1, then I play this, and then I can play this to regain the board after. Trading in is interesting. I think as a Rogue player here, they should, I mean, okay, I guess it infuses the door. But I feel like they should be trying to go face as much as possible, no? Because if I get a couple of big taunt minions out and gain some armor, they're just not going to be able to kill me. But in general, I think Mage is a pretty weird matchup for Rogue to deal with. I remember when I was playing as that Rogue deck, Mage was probably the worst thing I had to deal with. Looking back, yeah, Mage, sorry, I keep misspeaking. Mage was kind of difficult at times, but was also pretty easy to just rush down. I'm not going to use the extra durability of that. We can go with a rush minion, sure, and then hopefully a taunt. Big taunt minion to make sure I don't die or anything. And I don't know how you're supposed to get over that. Again, we're not going to overcommit to the board by playing too many more things, because we want to make sure that we don't die just randomly to like scabs and him popping off. So we'll see what happens. Happy birthday, my guy. Happy birthday. Thanks. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. Edwin, again, we freeze him. He has the coin. Oh, we can't freeze him. Stealth for 1 turn means I want to play Varden. I want to play Varden and freeze him. He loses oh. I don't think I care that much about it anymore. Let's just draw a big spell before we lose it. And probably just play the Pelican Diver and keep going face. I don't want to trade this away. We're in a fine spot right now. It's just a 3-3, and if I do freeze him and he has Shadow Step, he'd be able to Shadow Step Edwin. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Even if he hits here, it's not really going to do that much. Okay, so he does Shadow Step, and he's going to make it pretty big. But I mean, again, I can freeze him for 3 turns in a row and just keep buying time. It's not really that big of a deal. I was going to say like big of a deal, or I was going to say problem, and it just became bog. It's kind of funny when words do that, you know? When you like have a word in your head and you combine the other word that you want to say. Quest Priest is kind of strong right now. I'm not sure about that. At higher ranks, it's strong because it does well against Rogue. Because you have a lot of healing and you have good taunt minions and you're able to deal with the early minions they're able to put on the board. That being said, though, I think that it's not that good in general, because as you go down, more people are playing things like Druid, more things are playing things like Mage and Shaman, which can just kind of outvalue you faster than you can complete the quest. Like Shaman has multiple ways of eating your quest reward or any number of things. Mage has a couple of ways of eating quest rewards. Not a ton, but a decent number of ways. Yeah, he's just done. We're gonna freeze that. And then Druid, Denathrius and Theater can sometimes come down before you even finish your quest at all, so it can be kind of problematic.